definition of waste: anything that doesn't add value to the process. So this means na inis ito mga bagay na dai na mapapakinabangan. For example, may milk tea shop ka. Tapos ibang mga day na pwedeng gamito ng mga buba, kunyari paanus na. So masasabi tang waste siya kasi di mo naman siya pwedeng gamiton para ipabakal ulit, di ba? So anything that doesn't help create conformance to the customer specifications. Anything your customers would be unwilling to pay you to do. So it means naman na di ka man kunyari customer ka, di ka man mawiling magbayad syempre para tawan ka katong paanus ng buba, di ba? So that's waste. Waste management. Waste is usually found in solid or liquid form. Solid waste is any waste that is hard or solid and not water-like or liquid. For example, broken glass, used plastic bags, leftover food and food remains, torn cloth, yard sweepings, and etc. Good example digdi sa solid waste is broken glass. Kasi di mo naman siya mapapakinabangan ulit. Although maayos mo siya, mafi-fix mo, pero di mo na siya maiinuman otro. Kaya makukonsider ta siya as waste. What is waste? Waste is waste. Trash, garbage, rubbish, and refuse. Waste are items we individuals, offices, schools, industries, and hospitals don't need and discard. Sometimes there are things we have that the law requires us to discard because they can be harmful. Waste comes in infinite sizes. Some can be as small as an old toothbrush or as large as the body of a school bus. Types of waste. So we have here the two types of waste, which is biodegradable waste and non-biodegradable waste. So when we say biodegradable waste, ini itong mga nalalapa. For example, si mga tada-tadatang kakanon. So non-biodegradable waste naman, ini itong mga day nalalapa or day nabubulok. For example is plastic bottles and styrofoams. So may advantage and disadvantage ang biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste. Ang advantage kang biodegradable waste is pwede siyang maging pataba sa lupa. And pwede din siyang maging part lang kang environment kasi nga nalalapa. So, time by time, pwede siyang maging pataba sa mga halaman. Sa non-biodegradable waste naman, pwede siyang maging disadvantage. Although pwede siyang i-recycle, pero pwede siyang disadvantages. Kasi ang usual na nahihilig tang problem, lalo na pag di siya na iapon ning maayo sa tama, pwede siyang mag-costing para sa mga kanal baga. Yan ang usual na nahihiling tang problem. So, it can be disadvantages.
So, my topic is category of waste. So, let's first proceed to solid waste. Solid waste is any unwanted or discarded material that is not liquid or gas. Like for example, dyan is yung mga sirang upuan, old newspaper, old newspaper, plastic bottle na mga tinatapon na. So, for municipal solid waste or MSW, waste produced directly from homes and workplaces, the everyday trash or garbage. So, ano ba yun? Of course, mix of paper, food waste, cans, bottles. So, the top 4 contributors by weight is paper. Yard waste. What is yard waste? Like grass clippings or leaves. Food waste naman is yung mga leftover foods or spoiled food. So, for plastic naman, of course, the bottles and packages or package. So, my example here is, like for example, your family have a family gathering or reunion. So, yung mga leftovers and craft, mga plates, napkins, plastic packaging, or yung mga cans, bottles na napupunta lahat sa household trash. So, that means that is municipal solid waste. For industrial, solid waste naman is waste produced by mines, farms, and industry that make goods and services. Ano ba to? Of course, it's empty chemical containers, ash, tires, scrap metal, and more. So, that's all. Good afternoon, ma'am. I am Jane Marie Maglana, and I am going to explain what is solid waste management. Solid waste management, ito yung overall process na nag-handling ng waste materials properly from collection, transportation, treatment, recycling, and to a final disposal in an environmentally friendly and efficient way. As you can see in the pictures, there are 4 solid waste disposal management. Let's highlight the paper first. Di ba yung paper is na ano siya? Isa rin siya sa recyclable materials. Why? Because yung paper is pwede mo siya ma-recycle ulit into a new paper. Diba? So, sa second disposal. Glass. Sa glass naman is pwede mo siya ma-melt and remolded into a new glass items ulit. Like paper, same with paper. Yes. Plastic. Plastic is you can process and turn into new plastic ulit. Ganun. And sa metal naman, and yung metal is pwede mo rin siya ma-reuse. Same with others. The third picture is what you call is waste segregation bins. The image shows 8 different colored bins, each for a specific type of waste, which is metal. Metal is for cans, tins, and etc. Papers for newspapers, office paper. Glass, of course, bottles or jars. For plastic naman is bottles or containers. For organic is banana peels, like food scraps, bone, like as you can see in the picture. Batteries, of course, rechargeable batteries. For light bulbs is fluorescent LED bulbs, and e-waste for old phone CDs. Like for example, kapag uminom ka ng Coke, yung pag naubos na yung, of course, yung Coke na ininom mo, saan ba yung mapupunta? Syempre, sa metal bin. If can siya, okay? Kapag naman nagpeel ka ng banana, saan ba mapupunta yung banana peel? Of course, organic bin. And that's all. That's what the difference between this solid waste management. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Camille, and today I'm going to discuss the source of waste. So, have you ever wondered kung saan nga ba nanggagaling ang basura? So, the answer is basically everywhere. Yes, kahit saan may basura, maging sa bahay, sa trabaho, sa bukid, o kahit saan pa man, laging may basura. So, now we are going to discuss the sources and types of solid waste. So, we have 2 types of solid waste. The first one is the commercial. So, ano yung commercial? Ang commercial, it is the waste generated by businesses. Business like stores, um, hotels, restaurants, markets, office buildings, and etc. So especially our hospitality businesses, because we all know that the hospitality industry is one of the most industries that generate tons of waste. So, ano-ano yung mga pinoproduce na waste sa ano-ano yung mga pinoproduce na types of waste sa commercial. So, we have papers, cardboards, plastics, woods, food waste, glasses, metals, special waste, and hazardous waste, like chemicals. The second types is institutional. So this is same with the commercial, but not totally the same, because they are same for the both generated by organization, not household individual. However, they differ from types of waste, and the amount and the handling is different. So yeah, halimbawa sa restaurants, di ba? Mostly yung mas pinoproduce na waste ng restaurants is the food waste, like the spoiled food. Similar with the hospitals, kasi yung mostly na pinoproduce ng hospitals is the medical waste. Therefore, dawa same sindang tig-generate kang organization, ang mostly types tsaka ang amounts tsaka ang disposal needs kang mga waste ninda is different. Now let's move on to the sources. So there are a bunch of other sources contributing to solid waste. Some of this is the first, we have municipal solid waste. So this includes street sweeping, sewage treatment, plant waste, waste from schools and other institutions. So the next one, we have domestic waste. So this includes the garbage, rubbish, paints, papers, glasses, old toys and clothes, and spoiled food. Next is the commercial waste. So yung commercial, just like what I said, it is generated by businesses. So some example here is stores and offices. The next one is mining. So sa mining naman, ang most commonly na pigproduce na waste here is the rocks. So sa mining that this generates large amounts of waste rocks and other materials. So the next one is agricultural waste. This includes fertilizer and pesticides container, organic waste, and etc. So for the last one, we have e-waste, or the electrical waste. So this includes like wires, circuits, mobile phones, and etc. So those are the examples kang electrical waste. That's all, thank you.
Hazardous waste are the waste that pose substantial danger immediately or over a period of time to human, plant, or animal life. Idiyo, inigat to mga basura na nagdudulot ng panganib o makakaraot sa health kang tao, kang animal, o halaman na nabubuhay. Tapos, iguang source of hazardous waste, chemical manufacturing companies, petroleum refineries, paper mills, radioactive substances, biological waste, heavy metals, and other industries. Tapos, iguang hazardous waste treatment method. Inot, physical method.
physical method ikaw dyan, drying. Pagpapaalang kang basura. Pero para dahil magkakaano sa machine pag alang na. Sunod, screening. Pagsasala para suruway ang mga sangkap. Pero kung sa basura, biodegradable, sa mga nabubulok, sila nabubulok, and itong recyclable. Tapos, kapang grinding, pagdurog, ito nang durugon mo na si mga basura para ma-recycle na, para magamit. Tapos, evaporation, pagpapasingaw. Sedimentation, pagpapalubog ng mga solidong bahagi. Filtration, pagsasala. Tapos, ang last, fixation, pagpapatag ng chemical para maging mapanganib. Mapanganib ang ginigibo duman sa basura para na makaraot ng kalikasan. Sunod, chemical method. Kung igawang physical method, igawan chemical method. Ang chemical method, apat lang siya. Oxidation, paggamit ng oxygen para gibuhong aktibo ang chemical. Ang seduction, pagbabawas ng chemical na reaksyon. Pero babawasan na si mga paanong raot kang kalikasan. Neutralization, pag-neutralize kang acidic o basic na sangkap. And last, hydrolysis, pagbabanga kang chemical gamit ang tubig. Iyon lang yan ang nakapalibot sa hazardous waste.
The waste management hierarchy is the framework used to prioritize waste management practices with the goals minimizing environmental impact is typically represented as an inverted pyramid ranking waste management option from most to least preferred. Prevention reduced. Most preferred option focuses on reducing waste and source. Example, using less packaging design, product for longer life and avoiding disposable item. Minimization reuse involves fighting ways to use item more than once before discarding them. Example, donating old clothes, using refillable containers, repairing appliances.
Recycling, processing used materials into new product to prevent waste of potentially useful materials. Example, recycling papers, plastic, glasses, and materials.
Recovery, energy recovery, converting into usable forms of energy such as heat, electricity, or fuel. Typically involves incineration with energy recovery. Disposal, landfilling, or incineration without energy recovery. Less preferred option involve burying waste and landfills or incinerate it without covering energy. Has the most negative environmental impact. Composition of solid waste. Wood waste, kitchen garbage, plastic bag, solid plastic, textile, glass, and various materials.
Factors affecting generation of solid waste: geographic location, seasons, collection frequency, population diversity, extent of recycling and salvaging, public attitude, legislation. Source reduction. The waste reduction may occur through the design, manufacture, and packaging of products with minimum toxic content, the minimum volume of material, and longer useful life. Example, improve product design to use less materials. Source reduction is the preferred approach. So, ang pagbabawas ng pinagmulan na kilala rin bilang pag-iwas sa basura o pag-iwas sa populasyon. Ang source reduction ay ang pag-aalis ng basura bago ito malikha. Kabilang dito ang disenyo, paggagawa, pagbili o paggamit ng mga materyales at produkto upang mabawasan ang dami o toxicity ng tinatapon. Reuse. Reusing the product over and over again reduce the waste generation. Example, using rechargeable batteries, reusable food containers, reusable glass instead of throwaway water bottles. Reuse is the practice of using a material over and over again. In its current form, the essence of reuse is to preserve some or all of the energy and materials that went into making an item. Recycling. Recycling is collecting materials that can be broken down and reproceed to new items. Examples: household recycling products are paper products, glass, aluminum, steels, and some plastics. 2. Effect of public attitude and legislation on waste generation. Public attitudes significant reduction in the quantities of solid waste generated occur when and if people are willing to change of their own volition their habits and lifestyles to conserve natural resources and to reduce the economic burdens associated with the management of solid waste. A program of continuing education is essential in bridging about a change in public attitudes. Legislation, perhaps the most important factors affecting the generation of a certain type of waste, is the existence of local, state, and federal regulation concerning the use of specific materials. 3. Effect of geographic and physical factors on waste generation. Geographic and physical factors that affect quantities of waste generated and collected include: geographic location, related primarily to the different climate that can influence both the amount generated and collection operation.
Waste disposal means paraan ng pamamahala ng mga hindi gustong materials, kasama dito ang pagsira o pag-recycle ng mga hindi nagamit na basura sa tahanan, agrikultura, medisina o industriya. Kabilang sa mga karaniwang paraan, ang pagtatapon sa landfill, pag-compress ng basura, pagbuo ng biogas, pag-abono at vermicomposting, na ang bawat isa ay may iba't ibang bisa o at epekto sa kapaligiran. Improper waste disposal. Improper waste disposal ay isang malaking problema sa ating bansa at sa buong mundo dahil tumutukoy ito sa hinding wastong pagtapon ng mga basura. Maari nitong maapektuhan ang mga kalye, dagat na kung saan maaring magdulot ng pagkasira ng kapaligiran, pagbara ng mga daluyan ng tubig, at pagkalat ng sakit. Subalit, pwede natin itong maiwasan sa pamamagitan ng paghihiwalay ng mga nabubulok at hindi nabubulok. Ang mga nabubulok ay pwedeng gawing compost o fertilizer. At ang hindi naman nabubulok, pwedeng i-recycle. At kung hindi na pwedeng i-recycle, dapat itong itapon sa tamang tapunan.
My topic is all about landfill biogas generation. Define the landfill. Landfill is disposal site for waste materials, where waste is buried or stored in a controlled or uncontrolled manner. Types of landfill: sanitary landfill, open dump, and sanitary landfill is landfill designed to minimize environmental impact, and open dump naman an uncontrolled landfill that can harm the environment and public health. Example of landfill: sanitary landfill, isang lugar na dinisenyo upang mag-imbak ng mga basura sa paraang ligtas ang kapaligiran ng mga tao. And open dump, isang lugar na walang kontrol sa pagtatapon ng basura na maaari magdulot ng mga problema sa kapaligiran at kalusugan ng mga taong nakatira doon. And then sa biogas generation naman po is, biogas generation refers to the production of biogas, a mixture of methane and carbon dioxide through the anaerobic digestion of organic matter such as food waste, animal manure, plant materials. And then sa pag-process naman po kang biogas generation. Number 1, anaerobic digestion. Microorganisms break down organic matter in the absence of oxygen. Number 2, biogas production. Methane and carbon dioxide are produced as byproducts. Applications: energy generation. Biogas can be used as a renewable energy source of heating, electricity, or transportations. Waste management. Biogas generation helps manage organic waste and reduces greenhouse gas emissions. Incineration. Incineration is a waste treatment process that involves the combustion of organic substances contained in a waste materials. It's often used to, number 1, reduce waste volume. Number 2, destroy hazardous substances. Number 3, generate energy. And then po, ang example po kang incineration is pagsunog ng mga medical na basura upang sirain ang mga mikrobyo at mapanganib ng mga substances dito. Pagsunog ng mga basura sa mga planta ng kuryente upang makalikha ng mga enerhiya mula sa basura. Waste compaction. The waste materials such as cans and plastic bottles are compacted into blocks and sent for recycling. This process prevents the oxidation of metals and reduces airspace need, thus making transportation and positioning easy. Halimbawa ng pagdidikit ng basura. Ang pagdidikit ng basura ay isang proseso ng mga pagbawas ng mga volume ng basura at sa pamamagitan ng paglalapat ng mekanikal na puwersa o presyon upang bawasan ang volume ng basura, dagdagan ang kapasidad ng imbakan, at pagbutihin ang kahusayan sa pagmamahala ng basura. Mga halimbawa: mga makina sa pagdidikit ng basura ginagamit sa mga pasilidad ng pamahala ng basura. Mga truck ng basura na may compactor nakakatulong sa pagbawas ng mga volume ng basura habang dinadala ito sa mga landfill o pasilidad ng pagtatapon ng mga basura.
Good day, my name is Harika May. So, composting. Composting ay isang process ng paggawa ng mga pataba mula sa basurang pagkain at sa basura sa kung saan. So, mga balat ng prutas, balat ng gulay at mga tuyong dahon ay tinatawag na organic waste. So, sa halip na itapon, maaari itong ilagay sa ilalim ng lupa. So, may mga maliliit na organism tulad ng bacteria at fungi na tumutulong sa pagkabulok ng mga basura. So, sa paglipas lang ng panahon, ito ay nagiging normal or natural na pataba na punong-puno ng sustansya. So, bakit ito mahalaga? So, first, pinapayaman nito ang lupa. Tinutulungan nito na lumawak o humawak ng mas maraming tubig ang lupa. Isa itong likas at ligtas na pamalit sa kemikal na pataba. So, sa madaling salita, ang composting ay paggamit muli ng basura upang mapakinabangan ng lupa. Vercomposting or paggamit ng earthworms. So, para daw gawing mataba ang lupa ng mga basura mula sa kusina at iba-iba pang nabubulok na basura kung saan-saan. So, kinakain ng bulate ang basura tulad ng balat ng gulay, prutas at tuyong dahon. Tinutunaw nila ito sa loob ng kanilang katawan. So, ang mga dumi daw nila or mga dumi ng bulate ay punong-puno ng sustansya kaya nagiging pataba ito sa lupa. So, nakakatulong din ito sa pagpapangganda ng lupa at pagpalago ng halaman. Mas mabilis at mas epektibo ito kaysa sa karaniwang composting dahil tinutulungan ng mga bulate ang mabilisang pagkabulok ng basura. So, thank you.